Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be discussing how the Rising Storm 2 new game mode works, as well as discussing my personal opinions on the game mode itself. So if you didn't know, Antimatter Games, the people that are making this game, have implemented a new game mode called Skirmish. As of now, it is only 8 versus 8. There are no squad leader spawns. That means that tunnels don't work, and being an American squad doesn't matter either. There's no commander, so there's no call-ins. There are, unfortunately, flamethrowers, and there are traps, which I think traps are fairer than flamethrowers, but that's a different thing entirely. So as it stands, it's only 8 versus 8. So even in a full server, does feel kind of empty, unfortunately. So as you see behind me, I'm in the closed beta. This is the weekend of December 17th and 18th. They wanted us to try and play this game, so here we are. Anyways, so what is this game mode? Well, basically there's 3 cap points. You have a set time limit of being able to reinforce. What this means is that if you run out of time before capturing an objective, then you can't get any more reinforcements until you capture an objective. So basically that means the idea behind this is to keep switching sides and holding positions and attacking positions and holding positions and attacking positions. The problem with that is that if one side holds all the objectives, then the other team can literally just wait until that team loses their ability to respawn and then take an objective. So that's kind of an issue I see there. You can win by either killing all of the enemy or holding all the positions. So that does give the team with all the positions an advantage, but you still have to hold out for a whole minute, otherwise that gets reset and then you don't have reinforcements. So going from there, you have to, like I said, attack an objective to keep getting reinforcements. So
we are taking objective Bravo.
This could theoretically go on forever if there was no overall time limit. I believe there is an overall time limit. And how you win from that is kind of weird right now in the closed beta. I've seen the the announcer as it stands is really kind of annoying. It's really loud. I understand it's a placeholder, but as it stands, even if you lose, it'll say you win, and vice versa. It's very strange. This game mode can easily lead to spawn camping. Well, not spawn. Well, I guess you kind of could spawn camp, but just camping in general, which I know some people don't like. But unfortunately, the way this game mode is set up, it's like you kind of either have to be constantly moving or constantly defending, which will mean that people will have to camp objectives. Even on a full server, like I said earlier, it doesn't feel very a lot of this going on. I believe the intention behind this was to have constant firefighting going on back and forth with small squads. I think you only have a maximum of 2 squads, because I believe what squad 6 people, and then so you only have 2 squads at most. I think it'd be better to have this game mode as a 10v10 or maybe as a 12v12. I understand that they wanted to make it something smaller, but these maps, despite their fairly small length, it's still too big for 8 versus 8. There are flamethrowers as of this current build of the closed beta. I'm not a fan of flamethrowers because the way they end up being used is not how they were used in real life, which tilts me, but that's whatever. I kind of like it and I kind of don't as it currently stands. My biggest suggestions would be adding more people, and then I don't know, giving the team that has all 3 objectives maybe some sort of ability to spawn while they have all the objectives or something. Those will be my biggest suggestions. Unfortunately, this is the only game mode we can use this weekend because they wanted us to try and test it and give our opinions.
Is that why you're mute?
Overall, if this game mode, as it stands right now, comes out in the actual game itself, nobody's going to be playing it. When I was playing with people, I had a 45-minute session of playing the same map. I didn't get a chance to play the other map just because there was nobody playing this game, because as I was trying to go for a tangent, people don't like this game mode, unfortunately. As it stands, it's just not something people find enjoyable. So, this isn't a I understand they were trying to do something different. I understand they want to make something smaller, but unfortunately it's too small and the maps are too big. So either they would have to make the maps smaller or add more people. I would suggest adding more people would be better, but that is up to them. It is their game mode. It reminds me of Countdown.
I think there's only 22
No,
online because
Firefight.
Skirmish is
Firefight is what
garbage.
I'm thinking of, I believe. Where you had one side defending and one side attacking,
Skirmish is
and
the only one they
the
have out right
attacking
now,
team
right?
only had a certain amount of time to get through each objective,
That's my point
and they only had a
exactly.
certain amount of reinforcement waves. It's sort of like that, except it's different. As I said, you can go theoretically on Firefight.
It feels way more like Insurgency.
Firefight could only go on until you ran out of time for the objectives. So I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of it, like I said. But you guys can make your decisions based on the gameplay, I guess. And well, yeah, I don't know what else to really say. It's just not that great, honestly. I'd play it some, but I'm definitely more of a territory fan. And last weekend or the weekend before, when they had the second wave of the closed beta, I was definitely having more fun in territory. There are some issues in the game still, but it's closed beta, and they're working on that. But this game mode definitely needs to be looked at, especially since the whole point of this weekend was for them to open up this game mode so people could play it and give feedback.
Actually, you could have played these maps, but
So
people didn't.
hopefully they do change, take some suggestions, not necessarily mine, just suggestions that make it better, because my suggestion might not be the best. And hopefully we see a better version of this game mode, because it has potential, but as it stands, not the best. So hope you understood any of that, and have a good day.
I wouldn't recommend you play with kids anymore, or at least not tell anyone about it.
How do you mute the public chat?
You can't mute in this game. You have to listen to me all the time.
Well, I just want to listen to my team only. I don't mind you. I just want to hear my team. Because I like to
Oh,
give
well,
out,
that's nice.
Yeah, well, I wanted to play a little tactically, you know?
We must capture an objective before it's too late.
Just push escape, and you can click the players, and then click the person on the list, and then check the box.
Gotcha.
We need to take an objective.
I've been wondering how to mute you, Benny, too.
We are taking objective Bravo.
(10-4) solid copy vector 24-9 over.
We have taken the objective Bravo. Well done, team.
I'm gonna try and capture the...
We must capture an objective before it's too late. We are taking objective Alpha.
No, Alpha, not Alpha. I need Alpha. I need it.
Not as bad as we do.
The enemy
Oh.
is
Ha!
now.
Laugh
We
out
must
loud.
capture an objective before it's too late. Objective Charlie is being attacked. We need to take an objective now.
How did that not kill you? But Fighty, were you in there when I threw that grenade in the building?
We have enemy reinforcements have arrived.
Yeah, he just always sounds like he's having a dick shoved further up his ass, and his voice just keeps getting higher and higher.
Doesn't sound like a nice thing to say.
No, it doesn't. Neither does the narcissistic shit that comes out of his face hole.
What the fuck is wrong with you? What are you talking about?
We are taking objective.
Oh,
Alpha.
Bofiety.
We must capture an objective before it's too late. The enemy is
Don't
cut
get
off.
angry, guys.
Finish them now.
We're all playing this game on a Friday night. We're all fucking losers. Hey,
Objective Bravo is being attacked. You're the last man standing. Take something.
Right.
We have
and then I'm
driven
gonna
imperialist
really want to fuck
dogfight.
like so I hate narcissists.